when you establishing communication with the dog, you have to first understand his language. And then once you understand his language, teach him yours. So only then you will have two-way of communication. Communication is two-way. It's two channels. Speak and listen. You have to know both. And that's about very successful, or that's about a solid foundation with your animal. If you don't have that, you have to put your dog to, and that's another point we should talk about. You have to put bring your dog to a dog school where they're going to kind of subsidize the lack of foundation you did.
What you don't know, you take your dog to someone qualified, and we'll talk about how to find someone qualified, because that's a fucking big hurdle that people don't really realize.
It's a big scam in the United States, a lot.
And then when you do find someone qualified, such as yourself, they're going to supplement everything you did with more of the right stuff that you don't even know you didn't do right.
So your job as a good trainer is to first introduce and translate the human language and what's going on in the world, and introduce it to the dog. Get him familiar with our world. Because they're not born and they go like, okay, that's a couch, I cannot touch that because that's mommy's. That's shoes, I cannot touch those, right? Dog needs to be explained this. But first, if you want to explain him whatever or anything, you have to learn how to speak with your dog. And you have to make sure that when you speak, he understands what you're saying, right? So, yes, so people don't know. They make a lot of mistakes in the foundation, and then they take their dogs to professional trainer. Professional trainer, right? The biggest problem is that there's a lot of trainers, people that learn very fast pace, one-time trainer course, and they learn how to suppress certain behaviors of dogs, right? You have two ways. Look, pretty simple. Teaching dog heal. Simple healing, right? You can suppress in the dog the desire to go anywhere else but in your heel. Or you can make him love, desired, the place next to your leg. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah.
You suppress to live outside that one spot. Or outside is good, but this is way better.
Attracting.
There you go.
Negative versus positive reinforcement.
So do you understand?
Yeah.
So a lot of most trainers out there are suppressing certain behaviors, but breaking the spirit of the dog. Okay.
Yeah, you talked about that last time.
So why, if you talk to a lot of our customers, we are in certain market that if we want to be competitive, we have to follow the market. So there are programs, 2 weeks training class and 3 weeks, board and train and all that. We do have that, but I can tell you right now, there is no way that you can train dog without breaking his spirit in such a short time. So every customer that comes to us, I tell them, look, you're paying for this amount of time. It might get longer, but you're not going to pay for any extension of time. You're paying for result, not for the time the dog being with me. And if I believe that dog needs more time, I will give him more time. You cannot, look, dogs are not computers. They're not robots. You cannot program, look, in 2 weeks, you're going to learn this, or what? You're going to do what?
Yeah.
Beat his ass, or what are you going to do?
Right.
Take it even with kids. Some kid in half the semester is capable of grasping all the mathematics. Some kid, it takes whole semester to get it, right? So Same thing with dogs. Some dogs naturally is going to be more intelligent. Some dogs going to be less intelligent. Some dogs going to have big heart, and even you've put a lot of training on him, he still go. But some dog cannot take more than just 1-2 trainings a day.